But yeah, I want to talk about tonight's game. Can we talk about tonight's game for a second? Because listen, even though I haven't been streaming a lot, even though I haven't been making videos, I've been watching the New York Yankees every single day, bro. And every single day I realize more and more this team impacts my emotions and my livelihood, my feelings in a way they shouldn't. In a way a sports team shouldn't. They ruin my night every single night. They have ruined my night every single night for about the past month. And every single game has the same exact formula. Give up runs early, tease a comeback, maybe tie it, and then lose. Every single game is the same exact formula. Does anyone else realize that? It's mind-boggling, dude. But yeah, and then it's like I'm watching the game tonight. I left my house. It was 8-0 in the first inning. I was like, dude, this game's a wash, right? Then I leave. Well, I get back, and it's 8-6. I'm like, oh my God, we got a chance. Judge is the home run. I'm like, oh my God, we're back in. And we lose. I don't know what it is, but something about this team, bro, it feels like it has no heart. It feels like they have no fire. It feels like they have no accountability. And I feel like it's the same conversation we've had for years now. And I don't know where you go from here, dude. This feels like, chat, we've been together for a couple years now. It feels like the 2023 Yankees with a better roster, though. Like, you look back at the 2023 Yankees, their collapse made sense, right? You were missing Aaron Judge. The lineup outside of Judge had absolutely nothing. But this team, bro, this team should be a lot better than it actually is. And after that 2023 season, they should have retooled. They should have got rid of Aaron Boone. They should have got rid of Brian Cashman, and they didn't. And now you come into this season, and you have Jazz Chisholm playing third base, a position he's never played in his life before last year. You continue playing DJ every single day at second base. A 40-year-old second baseman who hasn't been good in 5 years, has no range, no speed, no hitting ability, provides zero impact to this lineup. You have Anthony Volpe at shortstop. I could make an entire video ranting about Anthony Volpe and how he might be the worst worst everyday shortstop in Major League Baseball. Are we aligned on that, chat? Anthony Volpe might be the worst everyday shortstop in Major League Baseball. After I heard for years, Pat, give him time, dude. Pat, just give him time, bro. He's the next Jeter. He's gonna come around. We're 3 years into the Anthony Volpe experience. He continues getting worse. He continues getting worse, dude. How is that even physically possible? He hasn't matured a single bit in 3 years playing with the New York Yankees. I don't get it. And then, after the game the other day, after Volpe made some stupid-ass plays, Aaron Boone had the nerve to call him an elite shortstop. Huh? Elite where? Who's an elite short? Anthony Volpe? And also, bro, it's the fact that, like, it's the arrogance, right? It's the fact that after the game they asked him, like, oh, like, do you regret those throws at all? He's like, no, I didn't do anything wrong. Dude, what? I don't understand. And it seems like every single time the Yankees, like, start a rally or start to have a big inning, Anthony Volpe is always the one that comes up. And every single time, he hits into a double play, or gets an out, or does something unproductive. I saw a stat before. I'm going to pull it up. When you look at runners left on base this season, Anthony Volpe is second for most in Major League Baseball with 149 runners left on base. Elite shortstop, though. But still, that's just one peg of the Yankees' problem. And I think it all stems from Aaron Boone, Brian Cashman. And from those two guys, it stems from Hal Steinbrenner, dude. The man who is so unwilling to part ways with a general manager who has led you into each and every season missing a position. Whether the Yankees didn't have a left fielder for 3 years, or they haven't had a third baseman. When was the last time the Yankees had a third baseman? Does this not, like, confuse anybody else? Well, was Josh Donaldson the Yankees' last third baseman? This is crazy, bro. And he continues to keep his job year in, year out with no concern of ever losing it. And I think that's the main problem with the New York Yankees right now. It's an accountability thing. No one has to ever be scared of accountability. No one ever has to be scared of poor performance because they know that nothing's ever going to change. Anthony Volpe doesn't have to worry about playing well. He doesn't have to worry about nailing the fundamentals because he knows he's never going to be benched. He knows he's never going to be sent down. Look at Christian Campbell, bro. Christian Campbell had one bad month with the Red Sox. They were like, bang, you're going down. Anthony Volpe's been bad for 3 years, and that's not even in consideration because the Yankees are so arrogant. They refuse to ever admit defeat with a prospect that failed to pan out, and that's just what Anthony Volpe is, bro. When was the last time the Yankees had a position player prospect pan out? I'll wait. Jason Dominguez, maybe, hopefully. But all I know is the at-bats I'm seeing from Dominguez lately are 10 times better than the ones I'm seeing from Volpe. And he probably has half the amount of career at-bats. It's absurd. Rice, I can't even say Rice yet, bro. We've seen half of a good season from Ben Rice. I'm not going to sit here and say he's a solidified Yankee homegrown stud. But then I can't say the same for Dominguez either, so I don't fucking know. It's just frustrating, man. It's frustrating that I look forward to watching the Yankees every single day, and every single night, they end up breaking my heart. And maybe that's a me thing. Maybe it's a me thing that I'm way too emotionally invested in this team, and we know this. We've known this for years. I'm way too emotionally invested in the New York Yankees, and I don't know how to change that. Maybe it's therapy. Maybe I need to just stop watching. But this is sickening, bro. Oh, Volpe has a 1.6 WAR. What does that mean, dog? Dude, what does that mean? What is that supposed to mean to my life? Is that a good thing? Is it a bad thing? I don't care about WAR. Bro, you could throw B WAR, F WAR, Z WAR. I don't care. I watch the game, bro. I need to rely on these bogus-ass nerd stats. Cheers. I just don't get it. I just don't get it when you're looking at a New York Yankees team right now that on paper should be miles above every other team in the American League East. And now we've fallen out of first place. Granted, they're tied for first place. I don't care, bro. I don't care about ties. We've fallen out of first place. And I don't know what the wake-up call for this team is going to be. It should have come already. My main concern with the New York Yankees is like, I'm worried the wake-up call never happens because there's no accountability. They don't think they're doing anything wrong. So that's the main concern, bro. If you don't think you're doing anything wrong, you kind of just get stuck in your own ways. The only thing I could compare it to is, chat, let's say you guys have this girlfriend, right? You love her, bro. You've loved her your entire life. You guys hang out every day. But then you find out every single night she cheats on you. And every single night you cry yourself to sleep every single night. But then you wake up the next morning and what do? You text her. That's me with the New York Yankees. Because every single night they make me miserable, but then I wake up every single morning the next day and check what time they played tonight. It's misery, bro. Is this team ever going to win a World Series? I don't know. Would my life feel complete if they did? Yeah, it would. I just don't know when we're going to get that. We got Futai in the chat. Shout out to Futai, bro. It's been a long time. Wow, I missed all you guys, man. I'm seeing so many names in the chat I haven't seen in so long. We got Jay Mata, Not So Family Fun Vision, Majestical Chicken, D&E Show, a.k.a. Amy. We got Jose. We got Futai, Drew. Appreciate all you guys so much. Appreciate you for being here, listening to me rant. I honestly, I watched the Yankees blow it in the 8th, and I was like, I got to rant. I want to go talk to my friends. And it's crazy to think that this is my first stream since December. But bro, where do we go from here? Truthfully, where do the Yankees go from here? Because it's like, you're going to get swept by the Blue Jays. The series is over, correct? Oh, no, they play again tomorrow. If you lose tomorrow, that's a 4-game sweep. That's miserable. Only up? Yeah, I guess maybe you could only go up from here. If this is rock bottom, I'll take it. But the problem is, you play the Mets this weekend. I will be at the game with Wardy on Saturday. Should be fun. Marcus Stroman versus Frankie Montas. if you don't win this series against the Mets, I don't know. I'm going to be sick to my stomach, actually. It could get worse than this. And I think that's my main fear. This is a team that I unfortunately could see falling into like third place by the end of the month. Getting swept by the Mets would be rock bottom. I agree. Wow, we're facing Paul Blackburn and Frankie Montas. If the Yankees don't take 2 out of 3 from that series, I'm going to be physically ill. The Mets are like, what, 4-14 in their last 18? Come on, bro. And no one has accountability. That's what it is. That's what I feel like Frank the Tank right now, bro. Who's going to take accountability? I want to see like some of the post-game quotes. Is someone being like, do something? Players only meeting. I don't know, man. I'm just so fired up right now. But chat, let me know what you guys are thinking. If I make a YouTube video out of this, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications for more. I'm going live before and after every single Yankee game this season, so stay tuned for that. Peace. Oh, stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe. Peace.